Hello, hello, hello. It's a Monday and I'm just hoping that you haven't been blown away by that lovely weather all weekend. What a fucking shit show that was. Not a good day, not a good... When they name the storms and you know they're fucked, ooh, it's not good to be outside. The trees around my place were waving all over the show, so just didn't want to go out in case you get twatted by a branch. Not a good look. Really isn't a good look. Now, it's Monday. It's a weird week. There's a lot of anime out this week. There's a few nostalgic, maybe little tipsy ones looking okay, but there's a few boring ones as well. We'll go through them. A couple of things are out next week are just there to bait me because I've already bitched about them and you won't believe what's happening with them, but we'll go through that as we get to it. And there's a couple of nice things to look forward to in the coming soon oil as well. But let's get through all this. Remember, always put down below in the comments what you're picking up this week as well, because I love knowing what everyone picks up. What's my best thing I've picked up this week? 24 film James Bond set for £10 in a charity shop. Oh yes, ain't gonna say no to that anytime soon. Let's get through this and see what you guys are looking for today. Now, the 100 Years of Warner 4K sets. Personally, I'm not that excited about these sets. Some of them are okay. There's no reason why they couldn't have put like 10 film sets together and swallow a bit of the old pride when it comes to pricing on these. As like a thank you for people actually supporting the brand, as it were. But no, it's like, let's fuck them on price. This one's not too bad price-wise, but I think they could have done better. You can pick all these up singly for around or just below the price, but do you want it as a whole box set? First, 100 Years of Warner 4K set. Now, it's got Enter the Dragon, Willy Wonka, Lost Boys, Gremlins, and Goonies. Most of these are staples that a lot of you are already going to have. Of course, Enter the Dragon's only just being released again. Singular, still booking that. There's some nice versions out there. Really, are you going to want it in this set? I would say probably not. And you can pick up Goonies and Gremlins. You know, you can get them anyway. So, would you bother? I don't know. But for $49.99... some people like these as sets, some people don't. Let me know. Are you going to get this? Let me know down below. And second, just to mention it again, Enter the Dragon is being released as a 50th anniversary edition. Remember that. But 20 quid for the 4K. I think it's good that they didn't go to 25. I don't think it would have been worth 25. But I know a lot of people will want to buy that one because, let's face it, absolute class movie. And the picture quality is very nice. I'm liking the look of that one. We hit another set here. It's the 4 film Noir Classics, and this is the 3rd volume of them doing this type of thing. You're looking at films from 1946 to 1958. Now, the films are Calcutta, Ride the Pink Horse, no idea what that one is, Outside the Law, Female Animal, and it's a limited edition. I have no idea what that one's about, but there you go. But that one's 49 quid. 49.99. So I think they're pushing the price a bit on that box set. If you're collecting the whole lot, you're going to be happy. If you're not collecting it, I don't see there much spice there to really get anyone buying it. But that's just my opinion. We have another box set. Now this is the Reuben Osland, a Curzon collection. 6 movies based from films from 2004 right through to 2022. So some of them, hopefully, you would have heard of. Now, this is only going to be in a quantity of 1,000, so I don't understand when they limit sales, especially if it's just a normal box set. If it was a steelbook set, then maybe, yeah, limit it to 1,000, but it ain't. You've got the guitar monologues, you've got Involuntary, Play, Force Majeure, and The Square. And Triangle of Sodom. Now, this was supposed to be out today, but it's about the only slippage that's come through. So I've kept it in the listing as normal, but it has slipped a week. So you're going to have to wait an extra week if you were looking forward to this. I seriously doubt any of my audience was looking forward to this one particularly. But, yeah, price-wise, yeah, personally I wouldn't touch it at 100 quid. Would you? Let me know. The Complete Walking Dead, I have mentioned this more than once, but for 11 series... 100 quid, still pushing it if you're asking me, because not every series was that good. I would say if you'd brought it down to maybe 80 quid, that would have really been a good price. You would have sold a lot more. Think about it. Think about the, don't just think about the product name, think about the quality within. And it did dip. So think about that in your pricing, guys. But I wouldn't pay 100 quid for that, but it is due out today as well. The origin story for Yellowstone 1923 with Helen Mirren, that is actually out today as well. 25 quid. Yeah, that could have been 20. That wouldn't have hurt you guys. That could have been 20. 25 quid's pushing it a bit. But Harrison Ford's in that one as well. I personally haven't seen it yet, but I don't know if I want to sit down and watch all of the Yellowstones anyway. But that's just my opinion. Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. A weird title, but I haven't even heard of this one. It intrigues me what it's about, but for 15 quid, I'm not going to find out because I'm not going to pay that for anything. I don't know what it's about. Let me know your thoughts on it. Is that something I should be picking up? Pretty Red Dress. It's from 2022, but I've never heard of it. 17 quid as well. So you're getting an extra £2. Why? Tell me the reason why. I don't understand that one. Square in the Circle. The Story of Hypnosis. 18 quid. So you're jumping another £1. There's nothing that special about it. Why? We are in a cost crisis and you're putting your prices up. You're idiots. You're limiting your market by putting up prices like this. Clara Solo from 2021 for 13 quid. That's the right way to go. In fact, that I've never even heard of it. What do I care? But pricing wise, worth it. Worth looking at. Satan's Little Helper. Now, this is listed as coming out today. Motherfucker's already out. It's been available at Amazon for about a week. So I don't know why it was listed as coming out today, but I thought I'd let you know. At £19.86. What the fucking price is that? Stupid as usual. But it's already out, so just jump on it, get it ordered as soon as you want if you like those type of things. Young Soul Rebels is from 1991. You think about that. That's a 32-year-old film. Bit weird. But for £17, again, you're jumping that extra 2 quid. You want it in profit, but I think you're going to limit your market on that one yet again. One that's turned up and another one slipped to later. We'll talk about that one later. But On the Run with Yumbiu. Yumbiu is the fucking goat. He's an amazing martial artist. 17 quid from 1988, this one. Highly recommend anything with Yumbiu in it. He is amazing. Righting Wrongs is the non-special edition version of another Yumbiu and Cynthia Rothrock title. I own it. Amazing film. I have the special edition. But for 17 quid, it's worth picking up this one. This is the original film called Above the Law. Look for it on YouTube. You can see all the highlights. And I still maintain this has the best head kick ever put on film. Ever. Amazing. Eye the Tiger. Yep, Gary Busey. One of the classics from 1986. 37 years ago. Woo. $12.99. That's how you price a film from back in the day. Lots of people will want to pick this up. Gary Busey is very cool in this film. Definitely worth a look. A Reason to Live, A Reason to Die. Yeah, and we all got that. This is from 1972 and $12.99. I like the title, but I don't know what it's about. So I won't slag off something I'm not too sure about. Let me know your thoughts on that. And is it a title I should be looking at? One Piece Film. It's called Red. It's 4K and Blu-ray. And there is actually H&V artwork version of this as well. So H&V have got to think, oh, there's something special going on if they're doing their own artwork version for that. So sit up and take a look at that. See if that's worth anything to you guys. Bear in mind, this is like the first of the animes that are coming out. And believe it or not, no slippages in anime. I said last week, there's got to be a slippage. It's like half of the releases is anime. You just know it ain't going to turn up. I got proved wrong. Everything's actually released today, which I'm impressed. In or collector's edition. That one just annoys me, but there's a standard Blu-ray version as well. That's out today. Non-Beal complete collection for 30 quid. That's out today. No release scheduling gone awry there. Over the Sky from 2020. That's 15 quid and arriving today. And The Garden of Words, steelbook, and with actually CD as well. Artwork wise, I like the look of that. That's some nice artwork. But $31.99. You're gonna have to prove to me that that's decent to buy it at that kind of price. Not worth it if you ask me. But there's got to be some kind of feeling behind it. So as a release week goes, bit choppy. Nothing really mainstream. You know, a couple of Cinasias, a couple of animes. So it's going to have to be what I would call an expertly sourcing week. As in, you need to know what you're thinking and what you're talking about with what you're actually planning on buying today. Again, let me know in the comments down below. Are you actually going to pick anything up, or are you waiting? And would you be waiting for what's out next week? Highlight wise, there ain't much that's blowing my skirt up for next week. Now, the one thing that fucked me off since the day it went onto the release list was the Bionics. Now, that's the $6 Million Man and Bionic Woman. Bionic Woman is 3 series. 3. And I was a cunt about it when it was at $99.99. If you go on Amazon, it's 150 quid now. They fucking put the price up 50%. Now, Zabi is actually your savior here. It's still 125 quid. I would pay 99 quid for this fucker, and you whack it up 50%? What the fuck is going on? It's out next week, but there's no... They've just cut off all their sales. Anybody who buys this is a fucking idiot. 3 series for over 100 notes? Fuck off. Nah. They're taking a piss, but you think that's bad? Bionic Man? $6 million man? They want 200 quid for it now. 200. Fuck off, it's 5 series. Why the fuck would anyone pay 40 quid a series? Especially for a 60s, 70s piece of shit like that. Oh my fucking god. It's like they heard me bitching about it and thought, fuck you, I'm putting the price up again. Damn, guys, don't go near them. Why the fuck would you ever pay that? One that's coming out that's a lot of people probably don't even know about. You know, if you ever heard the name Jeffrey Rush, it's the bad guy from Pirates of the Caribbean, the first one. Is it Barbossa? Yeah. That's Jeffrey Rush. Now, Jeffrey Rush played this... It's like a guy who... He was smart, but he was like losing his marbles. And this... I saw this film years ago. It's very hard to explain what it is, but I would implore people, give it a chance. Because Jeffrey Rush, one of his best performances ever is in the film Shine. Trust me. Trust me on that. Definitely worth a watch. That's out next week for 15 quid. And the only other thing that blows me scout for next week is a bit controversial, because not a lot of people are that excited with this one, but there are people who do like it. Babylon 5, The Road Home, coming out as a 4K and a Blu-ray. Yeah, but Blu-ray's $11.99, the 4K's $19.99, so at least they got the pricing right on that one. But that's out next week as well. Other than that, not much is making me excited for next week. Now, if we look at the coming soon lists, I've already mentioned $6 Million Man. 21st of the 8th it's out, but fuck me, 200 quid, you can kiss my fat hairy ass. Don't buy it. I've even wrote on my notes, fuck off. Taking the piss. It's only 5 series, guy. Why would you pay 40 quid for 1 series? And it's not even Steelbook or 4K, it's a box set. Stupid. Stupid. U-571. This is like a 20-year-old submarine film, but it is an absolute damn classic. We're looking at a 4K, we're looking at a Blu-ray, and we're looking at a 4K Steelbook. 25th of the 9th it's out. Steelbook's going to be 30, and the 4K 23, and the Blu-ray 15. So it's nice to see the 4K come down a bit, but I highly recommend looking at the Steelbook, because that is the one beautiful picture on there. We have City Slickers 2, which has never been released over here. Curly's Gold. I actually think this is on par with the original. It's actually quite funny. The premise is a bit stupid, but it is a funny film to watch. $12.99, perfect price. 2nd of October, and it's from 1994, so you know, nearly 30-year-old this film. Definitely worth a look. One that I like is HMV are actually kicking up the older production of their Sin edition titles. One that's coming is Demolition Man. It's coming as a Steelbook. Missed opportunity that it's not 4K, I think. It should have been 4K. But it's a HMV exclusive. Hitting on the 16th of October. I know a lot of people that want to buy that one. And their Sin editions aren't that overpriced, I'd say. It's worth... that'd be a title worth having. One which is, how do I put it? This is one of the original thrillers that I think is like a yardstick for what a thriller should be. You may not have heard of it. It's from 1987. No Way Out. Kevin Costner. It's a classic title. If you haven't seen it, give it a chance. Watch it on whatever format you can, then go buy the Blu-ray because you will enjoy it. It's out the 23rd of October. Nice packaging as well, I have to say that. But one of the, I call it a yardstick for how a thriller should be made. Worth looking at. And lastly, but definitely not leastly, we have a classic English title. No Sex Please, We're British. Coming out at $9.99. That's about the right price. This film was made 2 years before I was born. So it's a 50-year-old title. Out on the 13th of November. And yes, that is Ronnie Corbett on the front of the actual case as well. Definitely worth a look. Highly recommend that one as well. I'll try to keep this as quick as possible for you today because I don't want you falling asleep while you're listening to me. Let me know in the comments down below what are you picking up, if anything, today. I'm not sure there's going to be that many people picking up that much this week. This week and next week are slightly snoozy weeks in my opinion, but let's look into late August and early September. There's some major stuff coming out, has to be said. Definitely some good stuff coming towards Christmas. Yeah, we got some major stuff coming. Barbie's due out before Christmas. Oppenheimer's going to hit before Christmas. And as I sit here, Barbie just hit 923 million worldwide. Barbie is $1 billion movie. Who'd have thought it, eh? Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Get out there and do some shopping and see what bargains you can find. I will talk to you guys soon. Take care. And hopefully, if my planning goes well this week, there will be an extra video because I've had a bit of a weird week. We won't get into it, but yeah, I have only been doing one video a week lately. I want to try and up that a bit. Take care now. Enjoy the rest of your night. And I'll see you ASAP. Later.